But ladies, oh shit. There's like 50 thoughts that go through my head when I wake up next to a man who I might let inside of me. It's like, all right, oh my God, how's my breath? What's my hair doing? Oh my God, I look like a drunk raccoon because I didn't take off my makeup last night. Shit. Oh man. And then, like the right tit is out. Like, it's out of the nightgown. It was never even in there. It's so casual about being out that you're just like, are you serious, tit? Like, could you just get in there? Just stay in there for one night. Just try it with your friend. Do you guys have this problem, the wandering tits? Seriously. Yeah. Right? Wandering titties. Yeah. So, I feel like I have, boob problems anyway, because I also don't know if other people have this problem, but my nipples are hard all the time. I'm not aroused all the time. It's just they're super opinionated, and I have to I wear padded bras not because I want to look bigger, but because I need to cover up the nippage. I was at a wedding with my ex, and we were meeting people that I was meeting for the very first time that were old family friends with him. So he's chatting them up, and I'm thinking, oh, also I should mention I was wearing this beautiful Calvin Klein dress, no bra, because it had a runched top. I thought I was safe. This was when I figured this out about myself. So I'm standing there, and there's a draft, and I'm like, God, it's freaking cold. And I just glance down, and it's the most nipple erect I've ever seen, ever. Dogs that have just given birth to babies, not even. I'm just oh my God. And there's no casual way to cover up. Hi. Nice to meet you. There's no casual way to cover that shit up. So I'm trying to nudge him out of the church. I'm come on, man. I can't be this nipping in a church. Please, Jesus is here. He's everywhere, according to him. But yeah, so I hustle him out of the church, and I'm dude, we have a nipple situation. Because he's what is going on? It's we have a nipple situation. And he just looks down and he goes, yeah, pretty serious. And I'm we're not going to the reception. We're not going to the reception of this wedding. No. And then we meet this other guy who's 1,004 years old. And of course, old family friend, and he's meeting me, and I'm just I thought it was summer, so I thought maybe if we went outside, maybe they would thaw, but they didn't. And swimsuits are always an adventure. I'm the kind of person who's no, fuck these pads. And I just get them out of there. But then at the same time, I'm just kind of you know what? There's a lot of nipple happening. I don't need everybody that I'm swimming with to think I'm that excited about the pool. Can women use the excuse I was in the pool? Can we use that, or would that just be less nipple? I wonder how many times I've said nipple. You guys would be shit-faced. If nipple were a drinking game, yeah. It would. You'd be gone. But, yeah. So I got dumped a couple of months ago. Aww. Thank you. Thank you for feeling bad for me. Yeah. I don't really know what happened there. Maybe it's because I called in my side piece regularly. I was hey guys, this is my side piece. But it's been a really dry spell. And I think we all know how those goes. But I've been negotiating with my vagina. Just going, okay. And my vagina, she's made some pretty good arguments. She's okay, but how emotionally available do we need a man to be? We really just need one thing to be available for 30 to 60 minutes, give or take. Just the one thing, and it's not emotions. You just need that. But it's gotten so bad that my girlfriend Desi is trying to pimp her boyfriend out to me. She's way too empathetic on this situation. she's like, oh, you know what, maybe you should borrow him for a night. I'm like, whoa, he is not a toy. What has he got down there? But it's like, imagine this conversation happening. So she's like, okay, babe, listen. Tess has, she's been going through a real dry spell lately, and I feel bad. So could she, like, borrow you and your penis for, like, a night? And, yeah, I can imagine his, like, shock. But then she would probably go on to say something like, well, you know, like, we do the two for dime, like, all the time at Chili's. And we share nail polish all the time. We share everything. Come on, just do it. Oh, you guys have been amazing. My favorite crowd thus far on these local mics. So, thank you, Tulsa.